A former insider who walked from her job at one of the world's most famed newspapers claims censorship drove her from her dream job. But now she's hoping to turn cartoons rejected by the New York Times into a money spinner with a new book. Artist Marina Portnaya went to see what made her draw the line on what's fit to print.
Heavy in text and powerful in prose, the New York Times is a lion in the newspaper kingdom. Other breeds may be dying off, but the gray liberal lady remains a national top seller.
A favorite among readers, the op-ed section. This is where non-staff writers express opinions opposite the editorial. But when it comes to illustrations, all bets are off. A former Times insider tells RT that scores of drawings commissioned for this section were killed, not printed over the decades, for being either too politically incorrect or too provocative.
According to Jerelle Kraus, 30-year veteran of the Times, panicky editors frequently rejected sketches critical of world leaders and the U.S. government.
It was shocking to me how often I had to cut back on what I was doing.
As art director of the op-ed section, Kraus spent 13 years selecting illustrations to juxtapose hard-hitting controversial articles.
This piece was killed.
Where freedom of expression is supposed to prevail, she says the newspaper of record suppressed illustrations confronting abortion, religion, and even economics.
It is impossible to be completely free because it's an edited paper.
After quitting her dream job due to creative constraints, she wrote about it. Kraus's new book documents the Times op-ed drawings fit to print and the ones that were censored. A list of rejectees include this caricature of Bill Clinton, Richard Nixon, Ronald Reagan, and Henry Kissinger. And a sweaty, tearful Bush had to dry up in order to make it to print. A separate issue, says Kraus, was art editors labeled sexually explicit.
Particularly, male editors would be constantly finding genitalia, seeing a thermometer in a snowstorm as an ejaculation, and at the last minute, it got killed.
Kraus says New York Times management believes the pen is mightier than the sword, but this mantra may work as long as it's words, not pictures, detailing the story. Marina Portnaya, RT, New York.